Hi guys.
Hey friend.
Hey y'all.
Hello.
Welcome to Blended POV. Let me just go ahead and drop the drop real quick. So we are Blended POV for friends sharing stories our way. I messed it up, but that's cool. Real friends and real short stories our way.
Our stories our way.
Our stories our way. But the most important thing is to follow us on all the social medias, okay? Instagram and Facebook at Blended POV. Like and subscribe our YouTube channel at Blended POV. And then you can check out our podcast every single week at Blended POV on Apple. How can I speak? Take Apple Podcast and Spotify.
Okay.
It's been a long week, y'all. It's been a long day, okay? So, but y'all get it. Y'all know the name. Y'all know the game at Blended POV.
Period. And tell a friend and tell a motherfucking friend.
Okay. Cool. Y'all got y'all little coin phrases. I really like that.
Oh, what's mine? Okay.
Oh, that's yours. And then Keisha just tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend. I love it.
Yeah.
It's cute. All right, so it is March. And March is Women's History Month. So this is my week to lead the episode. So I came up with a little discussion that's kind of play on Women's History Month, kind of bringing up some topics that really only women can relate to, okay? So they need to know the things that us women and us as Black women go through on a normal basis. But before we get into that, I want to hear about you guys this week. Seems like a very long week. Y'all can tell I'm stuttering on my words. I can't get them out. So y'all can already tell it's been a week for me. So if y'all want to let us know any highs or lows y'all been going through recently, let us know.
Okay. Who's starting us off?
I don't really have like a highlight. I don't know. I changed my nails. I did almond shaped nails this time.
Cute.
Classy.
I know.
Okay, grown.
It was a whole hot mess though with the nail salon. I'll probably never ever go back there ever again. But I do like how my nails look. So I'm gonna give that. I ain't giving a bash. I ain't talking about bad shit this week. Shit.
Okay. Love it. All right, who next?
I just been really busy this week with work, like more busy than normal. So, I'm just ready for the weekend to get it cracking, get it started. 314 days coming up. Y'all know how we doing the Lou.
Shut up.
Okay, how you throw 314? I was thinking about doing it.
I don't even know, but
I don't know.
314.
Hey.
What's your favorite thing about being from St. Louis?
Chinaman.
My accent.
Emo. Yes, the food.
Is the accent for me. I think we just got a different type of swag too.
Yeah, I just like we just special. It's just something about St. Louis girls.
The arch. Hey. The arch, bitch, really? It's now you get excited when you come in town and see the arch.
Yeah, it's more about seeing it. When it's the view. It ain't going in it or nothing like that, but
it's the view,
beautiful.
the architecture.
It's the monument.
Yeah.
Monumental. All right, how about your week?
I am my highlight is halfway making it through with the little bit of sanity I have left. So I'm proud of myself for that.
Okay.
That's my highlight. It's almost over.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's been a long week. I've been super busy, kind of feeling overwhelmed, but I'm still here. I'm still blessed. Got a roof on my head, got money to buy groceries and gas.
Okay.
So. Amen.
Now that's really facts, honey. It means more today than it did a month ago, child.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm blessed I got the means. And so that's where I'm at this week. So so we're gonna get into the topic. All right. So I said I was gonna highlight some we love being women, but we be having to deal with some shit. So number one are periods. Periods. Period poo.
Damn.
The worst. I just kind of want to talk about just periods in general, just your overall journey. Do you remember when you got your first? I'm gonna ask the questions in question format. Okay, I'm not gonna give you a whole bunch at the same time. So let's start from the beginning. So do y'all remember when y'all got y'all first period? How old y'all were? Like the situation, where were you? Did it bleed through? Were you scared? What?
I started my period at 11 years old, and it was July the 3rd. And I remember wiping and being excited because my mama talked to me about it. I was like, Mama, I started my period. And the aunties was calling out the woodworks, and I remember the cramps was kicking in, and we were on a drive and we was hitting bumps. I was like, oh Lord, what the hell is this? I don't like it. Take this womanhood shit back, baby.
And people let you get that so early. That seems so young.
Yes, immature. It's a lot
that
to have to take care of.
That is insane.
Yes.
That's
it's
ridiculous.
Scary. It's scary to think about now because, like, you know what I'm saying? Skylar's in 3rd, 4th, 5th. You know what I mean? My nieces and stuff are that young. So it's just like, what the fuck? Is this real? Like, this can really happen at any moment, you know?
Yeah. So Skylar got her period already?
Hell no, girl. I was losing. I'm thinking about around that time. Like, I was in 5th grade when I started. So, like, I'm just saying she's pretty fucking close. Next year she'll be in 4th grade and it could just happen. And I just feel like she's so innocent that I just can't believe that. Like, I wasn't an innocent young girl. So it was like, okay, with you. But like, she is such an innocent, precious girl. Like, I can't imagine that. Like, I just can't.
Yeah. The scary thing is once your periods start, you can get pregnant. That's the crazy shit.
Right. I think that's the most crazy that you start so young. Like,
lock them up. Nah.
What they call them panties with the locks?
Chastity belt.
Yeah, chastity
belt. For real? I don't even know what that is, child.
Yeah. I was in 4th grade when I got my period. I don't know how old you are when you're in 4th grade, but I was in 4th grade. I don't remember where I was. My memory is terrible. Yeah, I just remember I just saw blood, but then I was also excited because I feel like I was like a woman now. You know, I got my period, feel like more grown. Wish I can go back to those times.
I was in 5th grade and I was on the phone with my 5th grade boyfriend. And
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew.
I remember the moment. I was on the phone with my 5th grade boyfriend. I had my own little phone line or whatever. I had one of them little clueless phones. Y'all remember them? You'd be like, as if, whatever. Y'all remember the phone?
I don't know if I remember. I had my own phone line back in the day.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, I just been on the phone with him, and it kind of freaked me out. Like, I did something where, like, I like threw my panties in the closet because I just kind of got freaked out by it.
Okay.
I was like, you on the phone? I was on the phone and I seen it. I'm like, hell no. What the fuck?
Did you have a talk about it? Like, were you prepared?
Not with him, but I told my mama, and she wasn't back in the day one of their mamas. They'd be like, okay, let me say about this. She took me to Barnes and Noble, and we got this book, like, full of, like, she thought it was like gonna teach me about shit, but it actually had like inappropriate shit that actually taught me about shit I shouldn't have been learning about, like, you know, positions and all that type of shit. Okay. So, like, I'll never forget that book. She took me to get that book to learn about being a woman and shit, but it really taught me about, you know, all type of sex.
Yeah, Playboy.
I'm terrible with stuff like that, like remembering when stuff happens. I honestly don't remember. I was definitely in like 5th or 6th grade. And I don't remember being afraid because my mom had definitely talked to me about it. My mom was really open about stuff like that. So I was never scared or anything. But I used to have terrible cramps, like growing up, like terrible, where I used to have to take like my mom's heavy duty prescribed pain medication. It used to be like terrible. Yeah, like where I used to feel sick. So that's what I remember about my period. This is a segue into the next thing. But my mom, she, like I said, she was real comfortable. Like, she was just comfortable. She would walk around the house butt naked, take her clothes out in front of me when, whatever my mama had, I seen it. And she was the one who told me that you need to start using tampons. Like, she like, no, I'm gonna show you how to use a tampon. You need to start wearing those nasty. She used to think pads were just so nasty and unsanitary.
Oh, Lord, I was afraid at that time to put something like that inside.
Yeah, so I was wearing tampons like early on. So that brings me to pads, tampons. When did you make the switch? If you have or haven't?
I don't remember the age that I was, but I definitely was wearing it younger. My mom was very like, weird and goofy when it came to stuff like that. So my Nana actually showed me how to use a tampon. We was on vacation in Orlando and I ended up like bleeding through like a pad at like one of the theme parks. And so when we got home, yes. So when we got home, she was like, I'm gonna show you how to use a tampon. And we were legit in the bathroom. My Nana like was like, she would stuck the tampon up my vagina and was like, this is how you like put it on.
My Lord.
But from there I learned, because honestly, before when I was putting tampons, like it sounds weird, but with tampons, it's like kind of like clicks in your vagina when you put it in, not like an actual clicking sound, but you know,
got the muscles.
Like, before it wasn't that. So like I would literally leak through, and I've had a heavy period since I've been little. That's why I ended up getting birth control. But like, yeah, my Nana really was up, and her face was in my vagina. Like
I would definitely be that mom.
Yeah,
like, I'm like, no, come here, open wide. Yeah, I would definitely be that person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I honestly was scared of anything going in me. Like, I could not imagine having a tampon at that age. Like, I honestly don't even think I started using tampon until like 9th grade. Wow.
I think I was in high school when I started using tampons too. I remember trying to figure out on my own, and my period was heavy, so I would go through like pads and got tired of bleeding through them. So I remember trying like a super plus tampon, right? And I was wearing like overnight pads, so I was thinking get a super plus tampon. So I did it, and I don't think my period was heavy enough at that point. And I remember it feeling so dry and painful. I'm like, I don't like this. So I had to take it out. It was bad, because if you don't have enough moisture down there, it's gonna hurt.
Baby. I don't use super to this day because of that.
You've had the experience though, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
That shit ain't
I have to use to. I literally now, before, well, Kotex usually my go-to, but they don't even like have super plus, but Tampax has like an ultra. Like that's how heavy my periods are. Like I go through like super plus tampons in like an hour. Like my periods are fucking.
Oh my! So how long do they last? How long do your periods last?
About 5 days.
Okay, that's normal.
Yeah. Mine used to last 7.
Mine used to last forever.
Yeah.
And especially the aftermath, like the dried up, the brown, like that. It's like, when will it end? Like, oh my God.
Yeah, at first mine used to be longer, but like it used to be like 7-8 days, but now it's like 5. But I think the reason why I'm on birth control is my period is heavy from start to finish. Like it's no, like it doesn't start light and then it gets heavy. Like it's heavy day 1 to day 5.
That's interesting. So like when you went to the doctor, did they say why?
I don't know. I don't think so. They just gave me birth control. Birth control helps a little bit, but they also gave me birth control because I'm anemic. And so, because you lose so much blood and shit. But I don't think I was ever told why. I think some people just have, what did she say from Mean Girls?
Why said vagina?
And a heavy flow. Okay.
Okay, so you kind of brought in, I want to talk about birth control. Because that is, yes, that's a thing. I don't know. But so you mentioned you got on birth control to help with your flow, but
only because of that. My mama she did not want me to get on birth control.
Okay, so when did you guys first get on birth control? Why? What was the reason, and like what type of birth control was it?
So my mama is one of the mamas that as soon as we hit high school, we was getting on birth control. Like before I even entered high school, I went to gynecologist, got me set up on birth control. I've been on birth control ever since, besides my 2 kids. But I just had a long-term boyfriend.
Wait. You've been on birth control since you first started having your period?
Yes. No, since
high school.
Since
high school. Okay.
Not since I first started on period, but since 9th grade, I've been on birth control. Like the only breaks I've had is right when I got out of college and I had Skylar, and then I didn't even really get a break with my son because that was just fucked up birth control that, made me get pregnant. But yeah, I've been on birth control ever since. So I don't even know if my period would be heavy. I don't even remember how it used to be because I've been on birth control so long. So my periods be like 3 to 4 days. But birth control affects my mood so much that I be moody the week before, the week of, the week after. Like I only get 1 week where I'm normal.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I got a birth control because what was it, senior year of high school, I got on birth control.
Wow.
And that's when like, I don't know, like, yeah, you know how we got to do like our physicals and shit like that for school. And I think that's when they found out that I was anemic, but my mom did not want me to go on birth control. Like that was the only reason why I could get on it. My mom has always been like, God love her, but like a scary kind of like scare you into like sex. Like I just remember as like a kid, like she used to like show us shit like videos of like
But
kids
I would think that would make her want you on birth control.
Yeah.
You didn't want you, or she would think maybe you being on birth control would make you have sex more because
yeah, like she just was so big on like, girl, she even told me that like wearing thongs, I would get a yeast infection and die. Like my mom was very like,
well,
she don't
you
want,
can
like,
definitely get a yeast infection.
But
yes, when I died, not literally
from
died.
wearing a thong, and you
Like,
can't die from a yeast infection.
Yeah, but like she used to make it seem.
Wait a minute.
You can
wait
die
a
from a
minute now.
yeast
Die
infection.
from a yeast infection.
If you don't get it handled, yes. If you do not get your yeast infection
India,
like
where?
resolved,
I need to see a case.
Where
I need
is
to see a
this?
case.
Like, I would have to
you
like
can't
Google
die.
right
I've been
now.
thinking you could die this
Why?
whole time.
How? Why?
from
Why?
syphilis,
Because it's
but not a yeast
bacteria in your vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I've been thinking that this whole time that if you don't get your yeast infection resolved, you couldn't die.
No.
No, ma'am.
No. Not
Girl,
at all. But
we would have so many. It would be so
That's-
many more mortalities with women in general. Do you know how often I used to have yeast infections?
I used to run like, Lord.
Oh, wait, we got
No.
yeast infection is a whole nother thing. Hold on, we gonna talk about that.
Topic.
Okay.
Hey, but I said all that to say is like my mom was she was like really big on like basically more scare tactics into like don't have sex, so like she was really big on not wanting me on birth control, but I had to, so
Scared straight.
Yeah. If I would have waited till senior year, child, I would probably have 5 kids by now, child.
I definitely wasn't on birth control in high school.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
you weren't.
I don't think I got on birth control until college.
Oh,
Yeah.
So like freshman year of college. I think so. I'm bad at stuff like that, but I definitely had a boyfriend all through high school. So I don't think I was on birth control until college. And one of the reasons, I think for real, the main reason was because of acne. It wasn't that I was too scared to get pregnant. Cause my mom was real. She started having sex. You need condoms. Let me know. Wear condoms. You need birth control. So it was nothing. I think it had to be college because I went to our college campus. What do you call medical doctor or whatever, and got birth control there. So I didn't get on birth control until then, but birth control has always had not a great effect on me, period.
Yeah.
That one story that you said when you got sick, when they put, I don't ever want once y'all be using the IUDs or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't ever want that.
Well, I want to talk about the different types of birth control like we all have experienced and been on too, but Tracy, when you start getting on birth control?
Well, I have a good memory, so sorry if I have.
I was 16 on July 25th.
I don't know how you remember this.
And I had a doctor's appointment.
You know, I probably remember a lot of this, not to be morbid, but these were the later years of my mom being here, so I probably held on to those memories, and I do have a good long-term memory. But anyway, I was 15 and I was with my first lover, my first fuck boyfriend or whatever. So his mother heard us having sex, and my mother taught me about sex and protecting myself and everything. And I've always been extremely adamant, like, wear condoms, respect my body. I don't know what you got going on, even to this day. So anyway, she heard us fucking, and it was Christmas Eve. Yes.
Oh.
Not y'all was at his house having sex on Christmas Eve making sounds, bitch.
Actually, it was December 23rd.
Shut up, India.
It was December 23rd. We were upstairs.
To muffle myself, dang.
We were upstairs and she heard us fucking. And afterwards, we came down like nobody heard shit. And then she was like, "You're going to have to get on some birth control. You're going to have to tell your mama or I'm going to tell her." And I'm like, "Ugh, I don't want you to tell her." So I'm like, I guess I got to fucking say something. So within that week, I was like, "Mama, I did it." She was like, "Did what?" I'm like, I did it. She was like,
"You've been doing it, bitch."
Okay, so let's talk about your birth control journey. So what different types of birth control have you tried? Like what negative effects have you experienced? Does it make you, like, have you not noticed any effects, or what kind of effects does it have? Have you gotten on and gotten back off? Like just tell us your overall journey and how you feel about birth control in general.
My first form of birth control was the patch. After my mom and I had that talk, she took me to it was in children's. It was like a adolescent center for women, girls having sex or whatever. And I did the patch. I fucking hated it because it left burn marks on my butt as well as my pelvic area, and it was visible. Like you wearing a nicotine patch. Not cool. So I switched over to pills after that.
I was gonna ask when I first got on birth control. I was like, well, I don't know what even type of birth control was out back then. I forgot about the patch.
Oh, honey, I can
so bad. They still do the patch now.
They do everything.
I don't know.
They do, but that's had recall since.
And it's less effective, so it's not as common.
You know, Miss Health Educator.
I can educate
Right.
Okay, so what? You ain't only been on the patch, Tracy?
Oh, you gonna keep going? Okay.
Yeah.
So I was on Jasmine, I think it was called, or Yasmin or whatever.
I was on that too.
I was on the Mirena. I got that taken out, not necessarily because I had anything going on, but I just felt after like a few years felt weird having it in there. So I took that out. It was nice not having a period with that too. But once it came back kind of with a vengeance. So then after that, I did pills for a while. And then I did the Paragard IUD, which wasn't placed properly and it dropped. And I had to have that removed. And then I did pills again and I'm back on the IUD.
Has it been like a long stint from when you first started birth control to when you like got out for a long time?
Yeah, so I have probably been on it more so than off of it. I took a break once Mike and I separated. I took a break from it. I was like, I don't want no hormones in my body. The hormone thing irks. And the reason why I decided to get back on the Paragard, forgot about the fucking NuvaRing. The NuvaRing was cool, but it kept getting attached to my partner's dick. So I had to stop that. It was like, it gets stuck on there. And that wasn't cool. So anyway, and it also like made my vagina itch. And it also made it really wet. It was a lot of shit I didn't like. So I'm like, no. So what's most important to me is not having hormones. So that's why I got back on the Paragard. It's been cool so far, but those hormones are a motherfucker.
Are you talking about the hormones that birth control gives you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Birth control hormones are terrible.
Yeah. They make you have all kind of issues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I've only been on the pills. I definitely had that. What was it? What did you say, Tracy? Yasmin. I definitely was on that. I don't know what I'm on now, but I took a break from birth control from like college, probably till like I moved back to St. Louis. I don't know. I just didn't like how birth control made me feel. Very moody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even when I got back on it when I was in St. Louis, I still didn't like it. I feel like sick and stuff. So I got off of it, but now I'm back on it because of my blood and my anemia shit. So
okay. Is it my turn, girls?
Yeah.
All right. So I have mostly been on the pill. I don't even remember what pill I was on, but I was on a pill forever. And then I decided to take a break when I graduated college. Not even thinking like I wanted to have kids, but I was just like, I'm graduating college. I'm gonna take a break. I genuinely did not think I was gonna get pregnant. It wasn't even a thought in my fucking head. God was like, I'm just gonna like erase her memory. She's not gonna have no thought about it. And of course I got pregnant. After Skylar, I went back on the pill, like literally all the way. Like I kind of battled between different types of pills, low estrogen, high estrogen, all that type of shit. And then, like the summer before I got pregnant with my son, I wanted to switch to like an IUD because I was sick of being on a pill, and I read about the Paragard one where it don't have hormones, I think. And so I got in there, y'all, laid down, and it was all this little stuff on this tray. Like it was literally, this is off a movie. It was like a little fucking skeleton with the bones across the neck. And I'm like, ain't no way in motherfucking hell, bitch. I was like, I don't know what they finna do, but they not
like the warning sign, like the hazard sign.
No, that shit scared the hell out of me. So I got afraid when I seen that. Like, I'm afraid when it comes to my vagina, I'm just afraid of any kind of force. Like, I'm
literally picturing like I thought you saying like it was a little toy skeleton on the operating pan or something.
Nah, bitch. Really on the bottle, it was a fucking skeleton head with the bones, and all I know is that's dangerous.
Shut up.
So I got afraid, and like she was like prodding around. I've always been like super tight down there, like, you know.
Okay, brag, why don't you?
She was having trouble like opening my my cervix up with that. And when she was trying to prod and shit, I'm like, okay, that's a sign, that's a no. So just put me on another type of pill. Like, is it like a low hormonal pill or whatever? So I got on the low estrogen pill, and you know, you have to take those on point or your ass gonna get pregnant, y'all. 2 months later, I got pregnant with my son, and I was taking that motherfucking pill. So obviously I just had him like a year and a half ago, and I've been on NuvaRing ever since. And NuvaRing is cool. I mean, I like not having to take a pill all the time. I haven't had issues with it like sucking on to nobody, but I mean, I do be having a hard time pushing it all the way through. But I heard that if it's in there, you good. So
yeah, it is. I can vouch. But yeah, I'm doing my journey real quick. I don't know. I forgot I had other stuff to talk about. So anyway, I got on birth control, I think in college, was a pill. I had Yasmin, and I had like, it gave me a bad odor. It was terrible. So I got off of it, and I kept taking pills, but I was terrible with that, like remembering to take a pill at the same time. It will always lead to me having spotting, because it wasn't a routine for me. And so my second form was a fucking IUD. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. It was it felt like so invasive.
I remember you was on an IUD.
It was so terrible. Like, as soon as she put it in, like, I had I don't know what it was, but I immediately felt like I was gonna pass out. I had to tell her. She's like, lay back. I went to the bathroom, started throwing up. It was like the worst. I don't know. It was like them open. I was not expecting for even that little thing to open, like, go through your cervix to feel that way. It was the worst. And then it never felt good. So I had it for about 4 months. I had to get it taken out. I used to have like, it just felt like I always just had sharp pains in my pelvic. I went to the doctor to see what was going on. So I got off of it. Then I got on NuvaRing. I like that a lot. I did. But I did start notice, like, my libido was down, like my sex drive, moody. So I am 1 month strong of no birth control.
And I know you is like a fucking rabbit right now.
I feel better right now. I feel so much, like, even my mood just feels different. I miss like having my boobs I miss like certain things about feeling like. That's why I didn't like the IUD too. Like, not having a period felt so fucking weird to me. Like, it always just felt like it was some air that needed to be released. So
I have a question for you, Leslie. So, are you having sex right now? I'm just curious, because I'm thinking about not putting my NuvaRing back in. So I'm trying to get little ideas from people. Like, what are you doing to make sure you don't get pregnant?
Even when I haven't been on birth control, I just always use a pull-out method. I've never gotten pregnant. I've never been pregnant
with Skylar, man.
So, what's the difference between an IUD and the NuvaRing? Is it not the same thing?
A NuvaRing, you could just take in and out. You put it in yourself.
It's
IUD
like a little,
is literally inserted.
IUD is permanent until a doctor removes it.
That's like surgery, like a little minor little surgery.
It's over your cervix. And if you haven't had children, it's more painful.
Oh, it was
going to your cervix.
NuvaRing is like a little plastic ring, and you literally put it in there yourself. Like, you put it as far back as you can with your fingers. That's it, and you pull it out.
The pill.
I ain't like it. I mean, it was cool. I think it was the best.
NuvaRing, the easiest thing I've ever been on.
Yeah, it's the best one I've been on. Okay, so pop question. We talked about periods, how terrible of a thing it is. What's one thing you love about being a woman? Quick. Sorry.
I love being feminine. And you know, getting dressed up, having breasts to accessorize and curves. I love getting cute, all the like eyebrows and the maintenance we have. We complain about it, but at the end of the day, I love it. You know, I just love femininity. That's my thing.
Yeah, I would agree with Tracy. I like feeling like a woman. Like, I feel like men don't have a lot of options. Like, they can polish their nails, but you be looking at them sideways. So they got to stick to, like, you know, basic ass clothes.
Hoodies and sweats.
Gray sweatpants, child.
Yeah, I would agree with everybody. I think just being feminine, just being a woman in general, just by myself.
I feel the same thing. All right, so moving on to the second thing is what we love about being a woman, and upkeep, but sometimes that can be annoying. Like, it can be annoying, time consuming, and hurt your pocket. So all the things that, I mean, we definitely don't have to do it, but that is, you know, kind of the beauty of being a woman, like being able to do these things, like enhance yourself in certain type of way. So what's y'all first experience? I'm gonna just say getting y'all nails done. Like what do you remember your first time getting your nails done? What special occasion? How old were you?
Yeah. I used to go with my mom to N&J Nails. It was right. I stayed right behind Walgreens, and N&J Nails is right next door. Me and my mom used to walk there and get our nails and feet done. I remember like sitting on, when you was a kid, you sit on the floor and get them little fake nails out the floor and put them on your fingers. Yeah, I remember those moments too, because my mama like,
them
like every
little,
2 weeks for the longest. Yeah,
the real press-ons.
Yeah, the real one.
Right, the ones that didn't look like they just left the nail shop.
Yeah. So,
I don't know, my memory is really bad, so I don't remember the first time, honestly, that I got my nails, and I would probably say maybe in like high school. I don't think I was doing it before then.
I think I was trying to be fast in middle school. I definitely did the press-ons. I went to the nail shop around the corner from my house off of Midland and Olive, and I remember getting airbrushed back then. That's how long ago it was,
Yeah.
What's your boyfriend
name?
Yes.
Yes.
That was the jam.
Okay, so of all the things that.
What about you?
Oh, I think it was senior year prom.
That's the first
time. Oh, that's a great time.
Oh wow!
I'm pretty sure it was senior year prom was the first time I got my nails done.
Oh,
and it was the first time. Definitely was the first time I got my eyebrows waxed.
Oh wow!
That's so sweet and innocent.
And then I used to put topical acne medicine on, and it burned the shit. Like I literally had scars, like underneath my you couldn't see it the first day, but the next day I literally had scabs, not scars, but scabs. Yeah, under my eyebrows. Yeah. So out of all the things that you get done, okay, so what we get, our eyebrows done, nails done, wax, sometimes we get our lashes done. What makes you feel the best? Like when you get it done, you're a whole new woman.
Wax.
Getting a wax.
Wax feels amazing. I feel like Marilyn Monroe with my dress flying up. It's amazing. I fucking love it.
You didn't add hair, but I'm saying when I get my hair done. My hair done is like, that's when I feel like my best. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Like if my hair not done, I do not feel pretty at all.
And your lashes, bitch, you got to get your lashes done.
But honestly, like I really just started doing lashes within like this last year. So before that, like my hair has really been the most important thing. For sure.
I've been doing my own hair for like a minute now, so I guess I don't really be thinking about that. But definitely a wax. Like I went through a little period during the pandemic, like right when I was like almost finna have a baby, and I couldn't get a wax, and I just felt ugly. Like, but I'm not like waxed and feeling like a baby down there. I just feel ugly.
So what kind of wax? What kind of wax y'all get?
I get the regular hard wax. I mean, I don't know what kind they use, but they put it on there, strip it off. I don't know what kind of wax it is or anything.
You should try sugar wax.
Sugar.
You've never had sugar.
So I pay my $45 to get my wax, and I'm not paying no more than that.
Bruh.
That's
really I pay double, or I used to pay double.
Yes, I pay double.
Hell no.
Sugar wax is really expensive.
Yeah, I love I love Brazilian and underarms. Underarms are probably my favorite. I mean, I love the pussy wax, obviously, but the underarms is amazing.
I haven't done that yet. I think does it hurt less? I can't take no more pain like that.
It's gonna be your first time getting it, so you're gonna you have to thug it out.
See, I don't really grow her nowhere else but I barely grow her down. I only know because I had to go several months during the pandemic. But I don't really grow hair. Like I rarely have to shave my legs.
That's a blessing. Let's switch.
Okay, I rarely grow hair on my legs.
If I go a week, I'm looking hairy as fuck.
Really?
Yeah. But I only in the winter. I mean, I will wolf it out. But I've tried to not trip off of it so much because that shit shaving will just dry your skin out.
I'm with you. I will definitely wolf it out in the winter time.
Especially if I ain't got no boo, no bad, I ain't doing okay. I am hurt.
And you save money.
And you
I just like to feel good though. Like when I see myself like that, it depresses me. Like I have to be looking at myself happy, like a little.
So
happy.
my new favorite thing is my nails. When I get my nails done, I don't get my hair done that often. I get my eyebrows done like every 3 months, if that. lashes I can definitely do without whatever. But when I get my nails, I just feel like a new woman. I had even told somebody like, man, I'm finna start a fund where men could just donate to women to get their nails done, because it just makes you like, it just makes you, I don't know, I just feel like a bad bitch when I get my nails done.
Yeah.
I like gotta be going
after.
nowhere. I be on the computer like this.
Yes, and it don't let you get like a little design or whatever.
Okay, like my first
Yeah.
design, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I
I
know
am
what
so basic when it comes to my nails.
Like,
Like,
that's
you
pretty. I love that white.
Yeah, I just get a color. I don't get no designs. I honestly be like, can you get them as short as possible? I hate being in a nail shop. It's not relaxing.
Oh, I love it.
I like
there.
a pedicure.
Oh,
but
I don't like
getting
getting none of it done. I don't like getting none of it done.
Oh,
I
I
like
love the
aftermath.
process. That's
I love the process
sexual.
too.
I love just sitting there like, yes, bitch, get this shit
man.
together.
I be like dreading that shit.
Yeah, I would say nails is my second favorite. Like I love like finding little. I be following like nail pages to like find little cute designs I want to get next and everything. Like
yeah, so cute.
I love when when I'm doing hair and I'm posting a reel and my nails in there. I would just watch the video over and over looking at my nails like, God damn, that shit look fire.
yeah, I be loving when you be having your long nail straights.
Yeah.
It be so long.
They coming back 420, bitch.
Okay.
I want a nail break, and I've been appreciating it. They've gotten strong. Now they can take another beating.
Yes.
Okay, so what is one thing, like you going out and it's one thing that you will not, if you don't have this done, you're not going out. Like you're not going to the club, you're not going to the special event, you're not whatever, you got it. Like it's the
Can I already say like my hair is done, like
Yeah.
outside of hair? Can I or it would
Yeah,
be
pick
hair?
another one. We know it's her, but
I'm not going nowhere without my nails. If my nails aren't like done, I don't want to go out. I don't feel good about myself if my nails not done and I'm not like waxed. I just feel ugly.
That's a hard one, Leslie. It will be between my nails or my lashes. Like if I'm going out, I definitely have to have lashes on. Like I will not go nowhere without no lashes. That's a hard one.
It is. Lips, I gotta have lip gloss on. I don't know what you mean, no maintenance. I'm going out with you without these nails done. You're gonna get what you're gonna get with this.
Okay, I might have to go.
Yeah, I've definitely been out without nails. Yeah. I've been out without not having my nails done for sure. I would say lashes.
Never have. I'll stay my ass at home.
It is hard. I know what I won't do. Well, this is probably everybody. I won't wear no sleeveless shirt without a razor being done, shaved or whatever.
I'm so happy to hear that. Oh my God, because these women nowadays, I mean, no shame to nobody, but I'm just not with the hairy armpits, child. Y'all need to put them on.
During COVID, I grew my shit out long as fuck. Folks was like, you should color it.
I hate that. Oh my God, I hate to see her under a woman's underarms, child. I hate that. Like even a little bit. I don't even like to see a dark shadow. I just feel like, Lord Jesus, get rid of that hair, baby.
You cringing.
That's funny because nobody said makeup.
I mean, bitch, that's a given.
Yeah. I said,
if you going out, you gonna have your makeup done, bitch.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even like if you're like so. Yeah, what?
I'm trying to think. Have I ever went out?
Maintenance.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like accessories outside of your
makeup. There's no way.
Like more like going and get your makeup done. Now you do.
No, I don't gotta go and get my makeup.
No, but yeah, I feel like that's a given.
I could probably go out with minimum makeup, but the lips tie it all together. I can just have my lips done and I'm pretty neutral most of the time, and that's straight, you know.
Yeah, lips, mascara, and if I'm really feeling myself, I might do look up a little contour look and do it. But I don't have to go and get my makeup done professionally ever.
Me either.
How much y'all think y'all spend a month on upkeep?
Woo, child.
I would say 200, maybe.
If I don't have braids, I'm paying every week to get my hair done. To get my hair done, it's like $80 a week.
Baby.
Oh, Jesus.
That's my short hair.
Nice.
That's my short hair.
And you go every week?
Literally every
that would
Thursday.
stress me out.
Every Thursday I go because I don't know how to do my own hair, so I do that. I don't know. My lashes is $15, but my lashes last me anywhere from like a week to 2 weeks. My nails, if I'm going to get like a full mani and pedi, that's like $120.
Now that's the problem for me right there. I spend the most money on nails and feet, but other than that, I get my waxes. I don't have to go. I go like every 6 weeks.
I do every
2 months. Get my nails done every 2 weeks. That's the only thing that really costs me. I don't really spend a lot of money on upkeep. And like every summer, I'll like binge on a bunch of makeup and shit. But like, I don't spend a lot of money on. I don't really.
Yeah, mine's just nails, but I do. Yeah, it's like every 2 weeks, and I don't always get my feet done every time I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nails definitely, nails and wax are probably neck and neck. But my wax lady done retired, so I'm over here
I got somebody for you.
DIYing.
Well, y'all like to pay like $100.
It's not that I like to, you know what? Okay.
Not like I have to get a special kind, or I'm gonna get
Yeah.
ingrown hairs.
My
Okay,
wax
yeah. I
journey
never
just
get
led me
ingrown.
to having to pay because I was tired of ingrowns, and that was like the
Yeah,
best
that's
thing for my yanni.
Yeah.
I just
used to
don't
get
have a lot of hair. I
terrible-
guess I don't get that.
I used to get terrible ingrown. Like I used to have so many like marks down there, and when I took Accutane and cleared it all up,
Really?
and then I
Awesome.
went, and then I started going. I think after that, that's when, because I couldn't really. Did I get wax? Yeah, I did get wax on Accutane, but I probably might just once or something because everything was dry at that point. But that's when I had switched over to sugar wax, so I wouldn't have to go back to getting all them marks. All right, so you got a boo, you got a bae. Are y'all open to his suggestions on what color you get your nails, how you get your hair done? He want you to have a landing strip rather than a Brazilian. Are you open to suggestions on what your boo like?
Yes.
I'll be open to it, yeah.
I'd be asking, I'd be like, what should I do with my nails? What color you want wrapped around your dick this week? You know?
I only ask if they paying.
Yeah, that's the only thing I
like
ask
that.
for.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, I'm going to get my wax and want to get my nails done. I just want you to give me the money. I don't need you to be telling me what color. If I say I'm going to do this, he gonna throw me some money to get it done. But other than that, it's just pretty. No more hair, no hair at all, and whatever color nails. He gonna be like, I want you to get pink this week. Like, I can't imagine.
Yeah, I would definitely be open to. I'm obviously not if it's something I'm like cool with, but obviously if they were like, I like your hair straight. No,
You should have cut your hair off this week, bitch.
Yeah, we ain't going that far now.
Waist front.
Yeah, no.
All right, pop question. Okay, what is if one thing you had to choose, one thing to go out of all the things we mentioned that you could never get done again? What would it be?
And then, and then it's just gonna be looking the way it look, or it's just something
gonna be
we don't
looking
do?
the way it look.
It's gonna look the way it look.
What?
You do it yourself.
I'm saying, like,
No,
is
it's
this
gonna
something
be
that we
looking the way
wish?
it look.
Oh, I'm
It's
thinking
gonna
you
be looking
saying
the
like
way it
something
look.
we wish we never had to do.
I would pick eyebrows.
Ooh,
I would take away lashes.
I definitely take away lashes.
Yeah.
You don't wear lashes.
I don't wear lashes, and neither do you, Leslie. You gotta pick.
When I
something
go
else.
out,
You gotta pick something else,
Yeah,
Leslie.
no,
nails. It would be nails.
Yeah,
It would be
nails for me too. That's the only thing that I'm like, okay, if I gotta give up something.
Yeah, because I could get some paint together.
On your regular nails.
Or my regular.
With our age, I'm gonna speak for me. With my age and my eyebrows, I've been doing it so long. I have a natural shape, and then if you need to touch it up, you can fill it in.
Yeah.
Without I be seeing some people, I be like, how long has it been? They've been hellas, but they just been filling it in, and they be looking flop.
When I tell you I don't grow hair, I don't grow hair nowhere. My eyebrows, I honestly don't even need to get them done because I do not grow hair.
Yeah,
I only grow hair on my head and my lashes, and that's it.
Must be nice. Okay.
Right.
Third topic. These niggas. So my main pet is just things I have been experiencing lately that just grinds my gears. I just feel like men really lack discernment when it comes to crossing the line. I have been in so many situations where somebody I don't know or somebody that I know of, and it's just cool, whatever. I think you cool. I think you just finna be reaching out to me for some, and then it turns into them trying to holler, and it like grinds my gears, and it really had me thinking like, why do you feel like it's always an opportunity? Every opportunity is an opportunity to try and holler, I don't understand why some men, I won't say all men, some men feel like they have the audacity. Okay. Yeah. Like I want to be able to just be cool, like, and not have no advances. So,
right.
So my first question is, how do you feel? Do you like getting hit on? Like when you go out, you like somebody hitting on you, And then is there a certain environment where you are more like apt to it than others versus the gym versus being out at the club?
I think at the club it's expected. Kind of like you looking sexy, you know. I feel like it's a compliment and I appreciate being hit on at the club. I like it, you know, and if I want to turn you down, you got to respect that at the end of the day. But men can be so crass and egotistic to where they just getting their feelings when you tell them no. Like, be okay with the no, you know, like know how to walk away with that because it's my choice.
I like that you said that word crass. I want to start using it.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Yeah. But the gym was kind of a no-no for me. Maybe if
I was gonna ask what's the no-nos? Yeah.
Gym is like a no-no because it's for me, it's a personal time, you know, I'm sweating. I think it kind of depends. It's a really fine line. Like you gotta be banking, like fine, like, or I might just have to be horny and wanting to smash or something, but just don't be overly like sexualizing me. You know, I don't like that. Or
I be looking mean as fuck. I have mastered the don't fucking approach me face. Don't look at me, none of that. Like I will mug you, look you dead in your eyes, be like, bitch, don't look at me. Period. And that's especially at the gym, grocery stores. I don't need no help with shit. You ain't got to help me carry my groceries to the car. Nothing. I'm a strong ass bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't approach me. Period.
Period, Pooh.
Yeah, I would say like it really depends. Like, I mean, I guess yes, it's like flattering to be hit on, but like I would say like leave it at that. Like, but I'm also with India. Like, it's been times where you be like walking to the grocery store and nigga be like yelling out like in a parking lot. I'd be like, like that's just like
no. Get some class. Your car, stopping your car, all that
shit. Like you, for me, you're gonna get somehow, some way. I mean, most women like to, know that men find them attractive.
It's flattering.
It's flattering. But my thing is like with me, I'll say this, I get a lot of DMs, okay? So my thing is what led you, what have I done that has led you to use this as an opportunity to talk to me? I feel like for me, you gonna know. Like if I'm somewhere, like I'm gonna look at you for a sec. I might like look over, you might see me looking at you for a second, or maybe I'm if you message me about something and I send you more of a kind of blush face, like you gonna know. So, but I think like my thing is like, what have I given you that is like gave you the okay? So I guess my thing too was, but I definitely have been in many situations where most situations somebody trying to talk to me and I'm just not feeling, I will play nice. Like I'm the nice person. So I guess so when you in a situation where it's not somebody you want to talk to, you don't want to get a time of day, are you playing nice, you being friendly, like cool, I'll take your number and never use it, or you like nigga bye? Like no.
I'm like nigga bye.
Yeah, I do feel like you play nice. It'd be kind of scary with you, bitch. Like I just be like, damn, do I need to like carry your ass out of her, bitch? Like, ain't this nigga like goodbye? What is going on here?
I think it depends on the situation because like I think I've become nicer because I have been out and my friends have been like, you are being very mean to dudes. Because like if I'm not attracted to you, like I don't need you to continue to talk to me. Like if I'm like, I'm good, like I don't need you to like continue to spark up a conversation, ask me why. Like nigga, I said no, I said no.
Yeah, you be disgusted.
I be that is I be like over. And I think that happened like recently. I'm not gonna say who, but I was out with a friend and her homeboys was in town. And yes, like they was nice, like they took us out and everything, but like that don't mean that you can like we was out and so we sit in this section. He like rubbing on my shoulders, and I literally told him, I was like, please stop. I was like, stop touching me.
They
and, like,
so dumb.
And then it's like
no discernment. Like you
read the room, nigga.
Read the room. Like you
because you buy somebody something do not mean they owe you shit. Like
that's like prostitution. Like just because you pay don't mean you get laid.
And you think that if you doing it, you don't think I don't have a whole bunch of other niggas that be willing to do it too? Like, or this make you special? I'm just gonna be okay to you and whatever.
Like, nigga, you volunteered for it. Like that just shit is just so like I hate. I think that's one thing that I hate. Like if you not my nigga, do not touch me. Like why? Like I don't even know you. Like why are you grabbing on me? Why? Like
that's never okay. Touching without approval is never okay.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just some leeway to the next question. I'm gonna tell you about some experiences I had. I'm gonna tell you about a recent one. So I've been in a many situations where I think it's hard for me to have platonic male friends. It just is. They always I want male friends, I want to be cool with niggas, but they always take it too far, make me feel uncomfortable or whatever. So this one situation in particular, dog. So basically it is, I have everybody black person has cousins that are not necessarily blood, but they just like blood. Okay. So I have cousins like that. I have a cousin like that, and these cousins or this cousin has a cousin. Okay, so technically, whatever. What's up, cuz? Whatever. But it's not like on a level where it's just I know you know my cousins. Okay, so it's that. But still, so we follow each other on social media, messages, everything is cuz. We need to take a family pic, get together, take a family pic. Cuz mind you, we not close at all. I don't really know who you are, but cuz, and then every now and then I'm starting to, respond, yeah, whatever. And then it just everything I post is a response. So I start responding. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna respond to every story, everything you comment, whatever. Then the person starts going on my page, finding old pictures, like old things I post, DMing to me with like hard eyes, drooling faces,
That's
stuff
creepy,
like
stalker.
like you just was calling me your cousin, we need to take a family picture. And this was the first time I was just so annoyed and so like just fed up and sick of it. I wrote back, I'm like, this ain't that. Like why? Like it's like, huh? Like what? Like
what did they person say back when you said that?
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
Of course.
I didn't
You
mean
could have
it.
did a screenshot and scroll down like what the like what is this?
Right.
It's just like really annoyed me, and it's just like it's more of a to me it might not be that deep, but it's like disrespectful in a way.
Yeah. Social media gives niggas wings.
Like I just can't be on here posting, and you, especially if you calling me family and you still like find a way to like, it's just weird as fuck. So my thing is, have you ever been in a situation where you think you and the dude just cool, like he a cool dude, like a homie, and they just do some weird, be on some weird shit and cross the line, like saying some slick shit or anything like that? Like, have y'all ever been in a situation?
Yeah, because I feel like if it's like a dude who like I'm not attracted to, like I'm gonna be hella cool with you, like I'm gonna like talk to you, Tracy. You even know one of them.
That's when you nice. You gonna be nice to him when they
like I be nice as fuck. And it's like, hold on, it was like that happened to me. Like when I moved out here, like I was hella nice to this dude. Everything, like I just, I'm not attracted to you, so I'm gonna just be cool with you. And a couple months later, can I take you on a date? Can I do this? And it's just like I be feeling bad because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Yeah. You be like, I be like, no, and then it makes it awkward to like be around you after that, because it's like you already asked me out, I said no, now like we not really that cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
the worst
one
one
for me.
I don't like the hug. Like you want to be friends. I mean, this hasn't happened in a while, but let me get a hug. No, so you can feel my titties pressed up against you. I know what you're doing. No, thank you.
Oh, just grinds my gears.
I will say, I've only had one male friend that has lasted. I think that's all of our mutual friends. That's Jamal, me, Keisha, Jerko. We've been friends with him since high school. That's the only person that it has always been a genuine friendship. I did have a friend. I was friends with somebody that I thought was like a genuine friend, but he literally turned psycho on me, y'all. Like fear type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, male friends do not work at all unless they like just not interested in women. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only things that have worked out. Other than that, I feel like it always goes left. And I haven't had, not in a long time, I haven't had that situation. Jamal has been my only male friend where it's been respectful, never no bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks because I be wanting male friends so bad. Like I want to have male friends.
Me too, but I just don't. And I think the reason why I'd be nice, well, maybe not just in normal situations where like I'm out and people talk to me, I don't have to always be nice to them, but it's like social media, I'm active on social media. I like say stuff on there and people respond, but it's like I don't want to have to like, don't put me in a position where I have to be, and it shouldn't even be called being mean, like truthful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't put me in an awkward situation. Like, I don't like being put in an awkward situation. And a lot of times I'll just start, then it's like to a point where, okay, I'm just gonna start responding to anything that you respond to, because it's just,
I will say that social
agree.
media is a good place to practice being forward, because I know as women, it's hard to be upfront, honest with somebody. Like, please, it's not that in part. You know what I mean? So I feel like social media, if you want to start practicing being bold, like I feel like initially when shit like that happen on social media, it's easy to be like, listen, it's not, you know what I mean? Practice doing it on social media. So then when it's in person, it's easier to do. Because I feel like they literally do not be understanding. Sometimes I be telling my husband, like, we need to watch her out, because he, you know, they just literally, he don't even be realizing that's what's going on. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, my only male friends other than that would be like my husband's friends. Like I could talk, I can get a male perspective from them, like my brother-in-law, people like that, but nothing, not my own friend. I haven't experienced no good shit with that.
Yeah. I have a select few, but not anyone as close where we talking on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Or overnight or whatever like that. But okay, so the pop question for that is, what is the best way for a man who is interested, you know, but y'all haven't, you know, you haven't given him like no eye, you haven't given him the eye, but you still want to try, you're beautiful. And what's the best way for a man to approach you that is respectful, that won't get on your nerves? And then what's the best response, like if you turn them down? Like, well, how should they react to you? How should they come to you? And then how should they react if you're like, nah, I'm good?
I mean, like you said, like respectful. And I would just say, like, honestly, like, hey, I'm feeling you, or I don't know, something like that, but not like grabbing on me and like all the other shit. I would just like be open and honest. And then if I'm like, no, like I just like you as a friend, like take it for what it is, and then like keep it moving. I don't know. I don't think that we need all the extra. Well, why not? I feel like we could be more. Why don't you give it a chance? Like if I say no, like let it be no.
That's good. I appreciate.
What's a way that somebody could come up to you that you would like that may change your opinion? Tracy.
That's a good
Me
or
because it was just Tracy turn.
Yeah, I feel like it's about attraction. Now, like,
Yeah.
would you tolerate somebody touching you and stuff if you was actually attracted to them?
No, not on the
No, it's a turn on.
I'm
You can be motherfucking Drake. Don't touch me, okay? This is my body.
I mean, if he was attractive,
I'm like, keeping that.
A shoulder or a back.
I mean,
it's cool,
if he was fine, that's different. But like, if we just walking through the club or we just out somewhere, you just grab onto me, like, no.
It's a difference.
And you turn around, they not attracted. You like, don't.
It's a difference between touch and grab. Touch like on the shoulder or the back, that's getting your attention or something. But grabbing is very dominant and forceful and aggressive, in my opinion. I like for a guy to maybe approach me with some general conversation first, and then ease into your interest in me. So let me see what's up here. I'm a sapiosexual. I love mental stimulation, so that's what gets me. And honestly, if I don't want to talk to you, I like to say that I'm married because you can shut it down with that, like. Yeah, or be like, oh, thank you, but no thank you. But saying I'm married or I'm with somebody don't always work, because they hit you with
never
work.
friends.
And girls, some niggas married don't even work.
No, they don't. But at least it's a good enough reason to shut it down. But I'm like, when they hit you with the can you have friends? You don't make friends.
That is immature.
I hate that.
I feel like you are too grown to be saying, can you have friends?
But they still be saying
it.
But it's like, damn, if I wanted to be your friend, and I'm not speaking for myself, I'm speaking like I'm y'all or something. If I wanted to be your friend, I would be your friend. Like, I don't want to be your fucking friend, or I would leave the door open for that. Like, if I'm telling you,
if I was interested, I wouldn't have said no. I wouldn't have made up excuse. I wouldn't have told you if I had a boyfriend, if I genuinely wanted you to have my number.
Men are crazy, y'all. Like,
and they play with the lines. The lines are old.
The craziest things, I know they crazy because with Spiffy, y'all, I wasn't talking to him at first. Like, he thought he was this like macho rapper dude that I was just gonna like. I didn't know who the fuck he was because I was from West County. Like, I'd never heard of him. He was like blowing my phone up, and like, now that I think about it, I think he was harassing me. Low-key. I mean, I'm glad he kept up with it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, men do not give up. I feel like they feel like you are playing hard to get. And maybe I was playing hard to get with him, but like, you know, most circumstances, that's not the case.
But now, as a grown woman, ain't no time to play hard to get.
Baby.
Time is
like that. No, maybe with the text, like slow to respond.
Yeah, but no, if I'm interested, you look good, I'm interested, you seem nice. Okay, yeah, take my number when we're going on a date.
No,
but I seen this meme, I thought it was hilarious. I reposted it, but it said pressure from the wrong person feels like harassment.
Yeah.
And it does. Like if it was somebody you was genuinely interested in, you thought he was fine, they was doing all the things that these dudes that you don't want to talk to, it would be just
It wouldn't take no time.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't men get, like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like I know y'all well enough. Like, I feel like y'all want somebody to, like, play out to the left at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not, like, be all up on your ass.
Huh?
But wouldn't y'all
not
prefer,
anymore.
okay,
No,
for example, when we was out the time, if it was an attractive person that bought you a meal and just left it at that and left, and you was attracted to them, wouldn't you be more curious about who that person was?
That's intriguing if you just do that and leave. That's very intriguing, but that's movie shit, I think, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that I'm like
adorable.
if it was somebody that paid for my food and then I thought they were attractive and I know who they was, they seemed cool, and he came over. I don't know if I would prefer him to leave rather than preferring him to come over and introduce himself.
Maybe I'm
At
just
this day, like, who are you? Like, what we doing? Where we going? Like, no.
Yeah, like, and we too old to be playing games like leave and want them to sit
That's
around waiting
cute.
to call me. Like, oh my
That's
god,
romantic.
that
is romantic.
Again, no,
Because
like
then if
You'll
they
see him
leave, you
again
have
if it's
to
meant
go-
to be. That's beautiful.
girl,
If they
what
leave,
type
then
of
you gotta
fairy
go
tale
hunt
world
them
are you living
down.
in?
I'm not
I
chasing.
don't know what
anyone.
y'all want, child. Shit.
We are saying exactly what we want.
Like, what are you talking about?
You saw a movie recently.
Anyway, I'm closing this before any start giving advice from a married woman that has been married for 17 years. Okay, because I cannot. So that wraps up that section of the day. So just the last section to close it out, because this is a play on Women's History Month. So let's bring it back to something motivating, inspiring, and loving. Because being a woman is the most beautiful thing. I would not change it for the world. I love being a woman, and I especially love being a Black woman. So name a woman that inspires you, and it cannot be your mom.
Celebrity or just someone
It
like
don't
in our
matter.
life?
It don't matter. Either one.
I'll go. I am very inspired by Tracee Ellis Ross. I love her femininity. I love her take on being a single woman, older, no children, pursuing her career. I think she's an excellent role model for grown women, and her hair is fucking flawless.
Yes, it is.
A
Yeah,
good person to have is inspiration.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have nobody.
I don't have nobody, but maybe Beyonce.
I don't.
I love Beyonce. I don't really know. I mean, I don't know. Celebrity women, maybe Beyonce. I can't really think of nobody else. I mean, I feel like all the women in my life inspire me in some way. That's not my mom.
Yeah.
Like y'all inspire.
Yeah, so and choose one out of all. If it's so many people that inspire you, you can choose one.
I'm inspired by all of the women in my life. Y'all inspire me. Beyonce, you know, I mean, no particular person. I take little gems from all of y'all, all of my women.
I love that. Yes. I don't know. I'm with India.
I was actually gonna make a little.
Come on, y'all.
Okay, if I could pick one, I'm not
so
gonna
many
say
women inspire
inspired.
y'all. Y'all can't like name one of them.
Okay,
One
so I'm gonna just
specific
say
woman.
right now, because she like really been like, I don't know, just like helping me get on my shit right now. I would really say like Chelsea. Like she really be on like, she is like somebody who like be wanting people like to win and shit. And I don't know.
I need that job. What's going on?
She just was talking to me about it. Actually, she was having a meeting with her boss. But
Nice.
but I would feel like she's very like motivating, like uplifting, like I don't know, just like a good energy to be around, and she be
always
on
have been.
yeah, literally. So I'll say Chelsea.
Oh, that's sweet.
India, do you have somebody you want to name now or no? You still taking the easy route or? Okay, well I will go. So I'm going to say my cousin Danielle.
Oh.
Just because, you know, we've lost all of our matriarchs in our family, and she really took the reins. Like she really took the reins. She, you know, kept the family traditions going on, the family dinner. She went from not cooking nothing and not being the best, but now she's like the best, like be throwing down in the kitchen, cooks a whole spread for every holiday. She supports us in everything that we do. And even when, we've had other family members, like every time somebody passes away, she's the one to take care of the business. Like even, while she's going through heartbreak, she take care of it. She get all the arrangements done, and she just keep going. She never shows being down or weary or nothing like that. So that's who I would have to say. Just like she really stepped up when we needed her the most.
Shit, I'm inspired
That's
by
beautiful. Yeah.
That is beautiful.
That's amazing.
Can I add one more person, Leslie?
Yes.
Sorry, now that I thought about it. I'm also gonna say my sister. Especially during the pandemic too. Like my sister went to New York right at the beginning when COVID happened.
Yes.
She's still out here working at COVID centers and stuff like that. And just all around being a nurse is just hard as fuck. Like not too many people can do that shit. Type of heart that she has. I would say I love you, Tracy.
Oh, so sweet. Tracy's the best. Okay, I feel like I gotta pick a person I know now. I sound all
Tracy Ellis Ross, because she fine first. She got the fire. That was cool.
That was good. That was a good one.
That don't mean
It
nothing.
was a beautiful life.
That was good.
And I'm not taking a lazy route. I genuinely am inspired by all the women in my life. Like I literally cannot pick one. Like I'm inspired.
It's not like you choosing one over the other. It's just one.
Not-
Choose
I'm
one to give a
genuinely
shout
not.
out to.
Fucking everybody.
Okay.
Shout out to all the women that inspire.
Shout out to all the women that inspire us.
All of
the-
them. Yes.
all the strong, I don't even want to say strong, but just all the beautiful women inside and out, the south side, the strong side.
Yes. I
Love y'all.
that.
Yeah, so that wraps up the episode. Happy Women's History Month.
Hey,
Following Black
good.
History Month. And shout out to these 3 other beautiful Black women that I get to talk to every single week. Shout out to y'all. So if you didn't remember from when we first entered the show, or if you couldn't tell from all my tongue twisters or whatever, follow us on social media, Blended POV. We on Instagram and Facebook. You can like and subscribe on Instagram on YouTube at Blended POV. And you can also listen to us every single week on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And we are Blended POV. Okay.
And don't you ever forget it.
Don't
All right.
Here we get on
out.
it.
Follow us on social media, Blended POV. We on Instagram and Facebook. You can like and subscribe on Instagram on YouTube at Blended POV. And you can also listen to us every single week